Hello guys. So in this video I will be showing you what to do after installing your Visual Studio Code editor, your VS Code um I your VS Code editor. Okay. So now after installing Visual Studio Code, you come to the downloaded section and you click this and run. Right? So now you click this installer and accept agreement, next, um create a desktop icon and install. So yes, now it's preparing to install. So you just pause this. Okay, now it's finished installing. Click finish. It is going to show right here Visual Studio Code. Now opening it, just open it, double click on it to open it. So it's all new, fresh, you see it. So what you do is you install them, and this just help you run your code. So these are the install extensions I've already installed. We connect to internet. Okay. So now these are extensions I've already installed that will help me Jupyter Notebook, live server, live share, and so those ones that will help. So since I'm going to be working with Python, okay, so just come here and type Python. Just type here in the extension marketplace. Like if you see this one, I've already installed it. No, is the one I'm using, Telecent, Spyland, Spylink, Plugin. You can come here and choose other ones that are good. But no, for me, I like that Python, so just install it. It over here. It was made by Microsoft, so it will work very well with the Visual Studio Code editor. If you have anyone like now, this live server used for HTML, like HTML and CSS, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. When you've created those websites and you want to launch the live server, this is so. Like for example, let's say this this file. So you have a code here. What you have to do is go live, and then when you do go live, I can. I don't have any HTML, so okay. I think there is this Flexbox. Okay, there is this Flexbox. Sorry. Now this Flexbox with this HTML. So let's say we to go live. Or to go live, what you need to do is right click here and you see open with live server. Just right click, you click this go live here, right click and it's open with live server. So right now, open it and anything I edit in the HTML here will automatically change in the Chrome tab here. That is what the live does. So that is for HTML, that's for web developers. You are going to be using web development, if you are going to be doing web development, sorry, Visual Studio Code, advise you do that. So the next thing we do is, sorry, for Python developers, make sure you've installed those extensions I told you to install, this Pylance and Python, and then install live server if you know you're going to be doing web development in Python, or if you're going to be doing web development, you know, then install that. let's say we'll be working with Django. Yes. So these syntaxes brings out snippets like little codes that will help you when working with Django. So you can just install this and install this, install, install. It will be very helpful if you are working with Django. And then we have for Flask, snippets too. That now this snippet it makes your coding. You can just be typing something. Since it's a snippet, it knows like a regular occurring Flask code. Those codes always have like pattern. So this type will help you just shorten codes and like over here you see abbreviations HW for Flask hello world, like to do a hello world project in Flask, to get routing. If you are working with Flask, you understand all of this. Okay, for Flask upload and some other things. So yes, I hope you understood. Now, let's say I open a folder, let's start working in a project. So let's say I go to desktop tutorials and let's say we have a QR code generator over here. So now I run this with the Python this thing, Python framework I installed. It makes it very easy, na, to run a Python code here because it's an extension that makes it easier to run the code and other things. You can also run the code by just coming to this terminal and typing new terminal and then doing it like now I'm inside the folder. I just do main.py, sorry, Python main.py, and now we see it working. So let's enter a URL for the message and let's just say hello. Let's delete this, let's delete it and then hello, and see a new one has come. If you scan this, if you scan this, if you scan this QRL code, you see that it is the output will be hello. So that would be for another video on creating a QR code generator with Python. But I hope you understood what I'm trying to tell you in this Visual Studio Code. This is just like there's downloading extensions that will help you code better. See with Django, any language, just go type it out, or you can go on Google and research the extension used for the language you are working on in Visual Studio Code. And then this also is to run and debug. So debugs this for any error. And then this is for version control. We haven't gotten to that, so don't stress yourself that much on it. But if you know how to do it, you'll proceed. And then testing out your codes in Python. This is for that. And then you have live share. If me and we are collaborating on a project, I can do live share, I can start it and I can join a share, and then we can work on same code and just edit something. That is for collaboration, it's a collaboration tool. I hope this video clarified to starting up setting it your Visual Studio Code editor up. Remember in my last video, one of my Visual Studio Code editor YouTube channel, go in deep, just wanted to create this video for those who also have reached out to me asking for a way to install and to start up with Visual Studio Code. All right, so have a nice day.